Next, we are going to knit the bare leg. This is a simple construction, worked from the bottom up. There is nothing complicated here. Once it is finished, the leg will stand up nicely. After knitting, the bare leg will look like this. Take your yarn, and we will knit with 2 strands held together. For the cast-on, use a regular cast-on. You can also use Judy's Magic Cast-on, but here we will use the regular method because it is easier. Leave a tail of about 15 centimeters. You do not need a long tail here. Cast on 13 stitches using the regular cast-on, the same way as before. Now divide the stitches onto 3 needles. Place 4 stitches on the first needle, 4 stitches on the second needle, and 5 stitches on the last needle. Then arrange the needles like this. Turn it around. This point here is the position of the first stitch. Place a stitch marker here to mark the beginning of the round. Next, continue with round 2. For round 2, adjust the stitch marker first. Clip the marker around the stitch so it is easy to track the beginning of the round, then continue knitting. Round 2 is, knit 1, then work 1 lifted increase. Repeat this sequence. The lifted increase is worked the same way as before. Count down from the stitch on the needle to locate the lower stitch. Find the first stitch and the second stitch below it. Pick up that second stitch onto the left-hand needle, then knit it. That completes one repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Now work the second repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Knit 1, then work the lifted increase again. This is the third repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Fourth repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Move on to the second needle. Knit 1, then work 1 lifted increase. This is the fifth repeat. Sixth repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Seventh repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Eighth repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Turn to the stitches on the third needle. Knit 1, then work 1 lifted increase. This is the ninth repeat, then work the 10th repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. Eleventh repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. 12th repeat. Knit 1, then 1 lifted increase. For the last stitch, work 1 lifted and continue to the next step. Next, work round 3, knit all stitches. Next, work round 4. Round 4 is also an increase round. Repeat knit 4, then 1 lifted increase. 5 times. At the end, knit the last 5 stitches. Start with knit 4. This is the first repeat. Knit 4, then 1 lifted increase. After the 4 knit stitches, work 1 lifted increase using the left-hand needle. Pick up the stitch from the row below onto the left-hand needle, then knit it. The first lifted increase is complete. Now work the second repeat. Again, knit 4, then work 1 lifted increase. This is the second repeat. Third repeat, knit 4, then work 1 lifted increase, then work the fourth repeat. Knit 4, then work 1 lifted increase, continuing on to the third needle. Next, work rounds 5 through 9. Knit every stitch for 5 rounds. First finish the stitches on the first needle. Then move the stitch marker. Move the marker up to this position. Clip it below the stitch on the needle. This makes it easier to count the rounds later. You will be able to count the rounds from this marker. Clip it in place, then continue knitting. Finish all 5 knit rounds. Next, work round 10. Rounds 5 through 9 are now finished. After finishing them, check the round count. We marked the starting point here before. The marker is clipped below this stitch, under the strand. Count from here, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, and round 9. When counting, include the stitches currently on the needle as one round. Now knit 1, then continue with the next instruction. Rounds 5 through 9 are finished. Those were 5 knit rounds. Now check the count here. The first round you count here is round 5. The marker was clipped below the stitch on the needle, so that marked stitch is not counted. Start counting above it, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, and round 9. Now work round 10, start with knit 1. Then work 1 K2 tog decrease. Next, knit 5 stitches. After those 5 knit stitches, work 7 K2 tog decreases. For K2 tog, knit 2 stitches together as one knit stitch. That is the first K2 tog decrease. Turn to the second needle. Work the second K2 tog decrease. Work the third K2 tog decrease. Work the fourth K2 tog decrease. Work the fifth K2 tog decrease. Work the sixth K2 tog decrease. Work the seventh K2 tog decrease. Next, knit 5 stitches. Knit 5, then work 1 K2 tog decrease. Knit the final stitch. Round 10 is complete. Next, work round 11, knit every stitch. Next, work round 12. Start by knitting 9 stitches. For round 12, knit 9 stitches first. There are only 8 stitches on the first needle, so knit all 8 stitches on this needle first. Then knit 1 stitch from the second needle to complete the 9 stitches. Now work a 3 into 1 decrease. For the 3 into 1 decrease, work across 3 stitches, slip the first 2 stitches knitwise. Slip those 2 stitches to the right hand needle, then knit the next stitch normally. Lift the 2 slipped stitches over the knit stitch. The 3 into 1 decrease is complete. Then knit 9 stitches. There is 1 stitch here, so knit this one first. Next, work round 13. Round 13 is knit 8, 3 into 1 decrease, knit 8. Start by knitting 8 stitches, then turn the work into position. Now work the 3 into 1 decrease. Slip the first 2 stitches knitwise onto the right hand needle, then knit 1. Pass the 2 slipped stitches over the knit stitch. Then knit the remaining 8 stitches. Now knit the remaining 8 stitches of round 13. I am using the same needle directly. Next is round 14. Start by knitting 7 stitches. After those 7 knit stitches, work a 3 into 1 decrease. There is still 1 stitch left on this needle. Slip 2 stitches over from the 3rd needle. Now there are 3 stitches on this needle. Put the extra needle away, then work the 3 into 1 decrease. Slip 2 stitches knitwise to the right hand needle, then knit 1. Pass the 2 slipped stitches over the knit stitch. That completes the 3 into 1 decrease. Finally, knit 7 stitches. Next, continue with round 15. Next, work rounds 15 through 29 for the leg. First finish the stitches on the first needle for round 15. From here, we will knit using 2 needles. Then move the marker and clip it below the stitch on the needle. Clip it around the stitch so you can keep counting the rounds. Continue knitting until the end of round 29. The leg has now been knitted through round 29. Look here, the marker was clipped below the stitch on the needle. So that marked row is not counted. Count the ridges above it. Count rounds 15 through 28, and include the stitches on the needle as round 29. After finishing, cut the yarn, then take a tapestry needle and a needle threader. Without a threader, this yarn can be hard to thread through the needle. Thread the yarn tail onto the tapestry needle. You need to make 2 legs like this. Look at the bottom of the foot. There is a small opening here, and we can sew it closed now. If you used Judy's Magic Cast-On, you do not need to sew this opening. Here we used the regular cast-on, so we need to sew it closed. The regular cast-on is simple and beginner-friendly. Pick up the strand here with the tapestry needle, 1 stitch at a time. Pick up all the strands onto the needle. After they are all picked up, close the opening and pull it tight. Do not pull too hard, or the yarn may break. 1 pass is usually not enough, so sew through the opening several times. Go forward and stitch through it again a few more times. This makes the closed opening more secure. Even with strong yarn, 1 pass is not enough. Sew through it multiple times like this. After stitching through, the bottom of the foot is finished. You can trim the yarn tail inside. 1 foot is complete. Make 2 feet in total.